President Franklin D. Roosevelt said, "The liberty of a democracy is not safe if the people tolerated the growth of private power to a point where it becomes stronger than the democratic state itself. That, in its essence, is fascism, ownership of government by individual, by a group, or any controlling private power." I agree po with this statement. Pag naging masyadong makapangyarihan po ang isang pribadong korporasyon o isa pong mayaman o makapangyarihan sa ating bansa, na parang siya na may-ari ng gobyerno, it is even a bigger threat to our democracy. The time has come for us to make a decision that would hinge on facts, public policy, and existing law, just opposed to issues that go to the core of our democracy. How shall we decide on the claims that it will be a blow to press freedom if the owners of a private media corporation is denied the privilege of using public airwaves for private business that protects their interests and supports their handpicked candidates while targeting those who oppose them? I submit that this is not press freedom. It is the theft of government from the people while hiding under the pretense of press freedom. So this is what we will have to decide. Totoo bang may isang korporasyon na prinoprotekta ng interes at ginagamit ang media para sabihin press freedom? Or totoo bang may mga nagagalit lang dahil tinatamaan sa news nila at objektibo po sila? The use of media for propaganda is not a new concept. I think since na-imbento ang news or even before that, meron ng propaganda. We were victims of it during the years of the dictatorship, and it has left deep scars of distrust in our views of relationship between government and media industry. Kahit yung panahon po nung Hapon, o kahit na po nung niliberate tayo ng Amerikano, pero inassimilate po tayo, marami pong news doon na propaganda. But even as we guard against the abuse of public officials and the peculiar and sacred place that free press holds in our consciousness, blinds us to the fact that big business is just as likely to use media to mold public opinion and perception as the meanest tyrant. So wag po tayo pumayag na maging diktatorial ang kahit sinong gobyerno sa Pilipinas. Wag tayong pumayag na ang politiko ay didikta sa media. Pero ganun din po yun kung big business ang didikta sa ating media. These hearings, despite the unfair and unwarranted attacks it has elicited from both from the supporters and haters of ABS-CBN, has afforded the nation with a rare glimpse on the fragility of our democracy, on how the very pillars that we thought were holding it up were merely facades that hid the ugly, selfish side of the political system, an elitist system that sadly still favors and protects those whose days are spent behind gated subdivisions, while casting to the wind those Filipinos who have to scourge for the very walls that make up their homes. In Ecclesiastes chapter 3, we are reminded that there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to uproot, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to tear down and a time to build. And in every time and in every season, whatever the Lord sees fit to give, we have to trust in His wisdom. He will make the fullest of it. So tayo din po, kung ano man ang payagan ng Panginoon na season, we have to make sure we make the fullest of it. So we will have to make this hard decision. So let us make sure that this decision counts and will put the Philippines on the right path towards strengthening us as a democratic country that cares for our people. And so whatever the outcome of these hearings, I am satisfied that we have heard, and what we have heard, that can be the basis of a legally and morally sound decision. Whether Congress grants the ABS-CBN or the Lopezes another 25-year franchise or denies the application,